here with the lovely Amanda tonight, and she has graduated out of the Mom Restore system with me and had a pretty fantastic experience in there. So Amanda, go ahead and just tell us a little bit about you.
One
Yes.
child, he's just found this. He does not have Down syndrome, but he's handicapped in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit different, sure.
And how old is he now?
17.
17. Yeah. It's amazing. And even like while you were in the program, he's kind of been in and out of the hospital some. He had a couple different procedures. So you guys are still kind of ongoing with his medical stuff, right?
Yes. So far, he's had 36 seizures, 36 surgeries in his life.
Mm.
I figured it up the other day. It's roughly 9.5 years that we spent in the hospital.
That's crazy. That's a lot. So that, that takes a toll on us as moms, for sure. And I know that when we first met and we first talked, it had certainly taken a toll on you. So let's go like to the very beginning when you decided to join the Mom Restore system and we connected and talked about it. Tell me a little bit about where you were at with your health at that moment and the goals that you had.
My goal was always to be healthy, but as far as health wise, I was knocking on death's door. It was just imminent. There's no way around it. I've been putting him first so long. I hadn't taken care of myself at all.
Yeah. So what were some of the health things that were going on for you?
Oh Lord, I got high blood pressure, cholesterol. High blood pressure, cholesterol. We had the bowel with the, I forget what it's called now.
That's okay. And I know you had like some breathing. You said you were on a breathing machine.
Yes, I got sleep apnea. Mine was a 50. The number was 50. Every 30 seconds, I was stopping breathing.
Yeah.
9 minutes out of the night, I completely stopped, and my oxygen dropped down to 60. I just feel lighter. I feel like I can do, whereas before I felt like I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can do. I was feeling guilty for a long time, like I wasn't spending time with him. So I was so tired, and I lay on the couch. And he's always asking, give me a minute. I'm like, just give me a minute, I'll get this. And it never turned into it. But now I don't feel guilty anymore because I know it's me. I have to take care of me in order to take care of him.
So what was it about the Mom Restore system and talking to me, if you can remember back to that seemed like it was going to be a good fit for you versus something else?
It was more like, well, maybe it will fit my life versus me trying to fit my life to something else. Because I've tried about every diet there is. And it may work, but when life happens, it doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you were saying it, I said, well, maybe I'll give it a try. What else I got to lose? If I don't try it, I'm gonna die. If I do try it, I might win. And
yeah,
I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. And for somebody that might be listening to this, it's like, well, I've tried all the diets, like I've tried all the things. Why would this be any different? Like in your experience, having tried the different diets and then coming into this, like how has this been different? How has this approach been different for you?
It's sustainable. It's something you can do no matter where you're at in the moment. It's easy to do. Whereas the other one, say you're counting calories. Go to the hospital. I don't know what their calories are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're serving. I can't. So all that would be out the window. And it's like, well, I lost there. Since I lost and it's gone, I just forget it. I'll start over later, and later never comes.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it does, it's just back and forth. But this one, we all know why we want to do it for the most part. We don't know how to do it the correct way.
Yeah. So the program was the right fit, right? The approach was the right fit. And you really jumped into the coaching and coming in and the community, right? We have our coaching calls every week, and I don't think you missed a single one during your entire time in the program. So how did having that aspect make a difference for you while you were going through all this?
Because if I had anything specific, I can ask you. Or hearing the other moms say they struggle with the same thing, I didn't feel alone. You being there to help go around the struggles or go through the struggles, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That really helps. Just a small group of moms who get it. You don't have the judgment.
Yeah. It's amazing having a group of moms in your corner, right? And knowing that we're all cheering each other on. We know it's hard. We know there's days where it's just not gonna be 100%, and that's okay. And we still all kind of believe in each other and lift each other up, right? It's really great.
Yeah, it's real great.
So where are you now compared to when you started the program?
Amazing. I done lost 20 pounds. And if
20
with
pounds
my
is
health,
amazing. 20 pounds is amazing. That's amazing. If you go and pick up a 20-pound weight and carry that around for an hour, how hard is that?
it's hard.
It's hard. 20 pounds is amazing, and like it's I know it's easy to see, like, I still have so much more to go and I want more and I will feel better when I lose more. And the answer is yes, like, yes, but 20 pounds is amazing. Like, how different does that feel? What
Oh
are some
yeah.
of the,
And being able to bend over, I couldn't bend over and touch the floor without, well, I could, but I'd hurt or I'd fall. Now I just bend over, pick something up and go.
yeah, it's amazing.
It's,
And then with your health, you had mentioned some of the health conditions and health concerns. Has any of that changed for you?
everything has changed. I'm not on that machine anymore. Now, the doctor hasn't told me to take it off, but you know, I don't have the episodes, so I feel I don't need it.
Hmm.
I got the right system going.
Yeah.
We don't need all these pills half the time, but I have to take it. The blood pressure, even with medicine, it was still high. It would never regulate. Now it's way normal, almost too normal.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, the whole health is better. I don't have hardly any aches and pains throughout the day.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's
Get the
such
weight
a
off
big
your
deal.
joints that hurt.
Hmm.
Every time you take the weight off, it definitely helps.
Yeah. How about your energy?
I am banned from my mama's house in the evenings. I got so much energy because she teaches, and she's like, "No, you're not coming over because I don't deal with kids all day, and I don't feel like your energy." Yeah, it's energy is amazing. And sleep wise, I just have insomnia. I don't have insomnia.
Yeah.
Where I was sleeping 1 or 2 hours a night. Now it's about 6 hours now, but yeah.
So you coming into this hadn't really been exercising at all. I remember we talked about that, like, I want to get out and try to walk more and do these things, but it's just so hard. So where are you now with exercise and physical activity?
Yeah, like you said before, I would walk when I could, but then his power chair breaks, and I'm not gonna push him because I was the laziest person you ever seen. It's just not to do it, and I'm gonna take it. Now the exercising, it drives me crazy if I don't do it. If I can't do it, I'm addicted to it. I mean, addicted to the whole thing.
Like, could you imagine that when you started this program, that in a few months you would be like addicted to exercise and actually doing this every day. Anything else that you feel like has changed or that you want to share about from the program?
Well, I finally got over my husband's death.
Mm,
That was a big thing for me.
that's a big deal.
A lot. But I was able to get over it for the most part. I mean, I still care about it a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know why I was doing the things I was doing was a lot. Of it, but I won't do it no more.
Hmm.
I 2 funerals just last week or the other week. I go to them. I don't have to eat. I see something, no, I just going by. Before I need everything there, and then we go back.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's changed. Everything's changed.
Yeah. It's amazing. And I really loved how this started out as something that was so physical for you. But you really quickly, as you healed your outside and learned how to uh, prioritize taking care of yourself on the outside, how that helped you to turn inside and change so much about like how you value yourself and how you view yourself and how you take care of yourself inside. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. And I can guarantee you, everybody that's watching this, every one of them probably got some makeup on. I don't wear makeup no more. My confidence level's way up. I go to the grocery store without makeup on. Try that one. Oh, it is. Everybody's like, oh, you got a good complex. What are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm on the system. But
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's great. That's been really amazing to watch, honestly. To see your confidence come out and just I tell people this. I said, you can change your body, but what's more important is uh when you change your heart, right? When you change the way you think about yourself. And when you do that work, that will help you to change everything else. It really will.
right. Well, it's like I told you, I don't like, none of us like having big muscles up top and all beefed up. But unfortunately, I got to carry my child. So I have to learn to live with it. It's like, I'm going to be bigger than most, but that's okay. It just means nobody will mess with me in the long run.
Well, it's something to be proud of that you are strong enough to pick him up and do all the things that he needs to, and you don't rely on anybody else. That's really damn amazing. If I could just say so, like
And I
that.
don't get out of breath doing it. There was one time his chair broke, and it still broke, and it was in the yard. And Mama had to push it through the yard, through the rock, up the ramp, and inside, and it's just I was able to do it
Mhm.
without getting out of breath. Yeah, I mean that's the best part is you being there. It just makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
Other than knowledge, I mean, this system is truly, truly life saving. It really, really is.
Yeah.
A lot more than anybody will ever know.
Yeah. Thank you for that. All right. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us tonight. I know this is going to be helpful. And if I could just ask you, like, if there's a mom watching this right now and they're thinking about coming into the mom restore system, like, what is one piece of advice that you would have for them?
I'd ask them this: if they're comfortable where they're at, keep doing what you're doing. But if you're ready to make changes, just do it. Reach out to, get in the system and get it done. If you think wrong, you're gonna think away from it. We all do that.
Yeah.
We'll say, "Oh, we'll do it. We might do it later. We'll do it." No, you got the opportunity right now take it now.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing everything. This has been awesome to hear your story. And
Glad I'm in the car and got to see the tears rolling, but yeah, it done so much more for me than you'll ever know.
you make me cry.
But it's for the better, you know, it's not for the worse.
Yeah.
And I know going forward it's just gonna get better. Just like I was within weeks of just going on out, and then I wouldn't be here. But now I got a chance to spend time with him.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I feel that. This is why I do what I do. You know, this is why I do what I do, because I believe in you and your family and your kids and everything that you are meant to be. And sometimes we just get stuck. Sometimes we just get stuck and you need somebody to come in and rescue you, right? We do all the rescuing and all of the giving and all of the sacrificing for our kids. And sometimes we need somebody just to come in and rescue us. So I'm just so honored to have been a part of that in your life. Thank you for that.